So one thing that I've been saying to pay attention to as time goes on is watch out for, big companies that are going to be getting into, the CBD market or the cannabis industry, if you want to take that as a whole in the near future. Moves like this is going to help, CBD and, cannabis is going to allow them to become more popular. And now we're getting news that even Walmart and Target, they're going to be potentially exploring CBD, and they might be introducing some CBD products in the near future. So the title of this article is Walmart and Target are quietly exploring CBD product lines, and this article is of course coming from the New York Post. The article starts off by saying big box retailers aren't selling CBD yet, but they're busy getting ready for the day when they can. The Post has learned that top executives at major chains such as Walmart and Target have been quietly meeting with makers of drinks, gummy bears, topical creams, and oils that are infused with cannabinoid or CBD. CBD is an ingredient in marijuana plants that doesn't get you high, but is said to relieve pain as well as stress symptoms, including anxiety and insomnia. The chains, who also include big supermarkets such as Kroger and Safeway, are requesting samples of CBD products along with lab results and pricing information, manufacturers say. That's despite the fact that the Food and Drug Administration said in December that it's illegal despite food and beverages with CBD or THC, the pot ingredient that does get you high, or to transport them over state lines. And of course, if you want to get some of the other main points of the article, the link for it will be in the description down below if you want to go ahead and check that out, which I recommend you do. So to me, this just shows as another example of at least two big businesses. Walmart and Target to a less extent. These are giant companies. Okay, and they're going to be getting into CBD. That's definitely going to shape up the market a decent bit. This has been something that I've been talking about for a little while. And, there are probably like some pros and cons to the fact that they're getting in here. So one of the positives that you can say of this is that, of course, this is going to make CBD more mainstream. So the result is that more people are going to be aware of CBD, they're going to be more aware of its benefits, and more people are going to have access to, their products, There's still a lot of people that still shop from Walmart. So having CBD products, in Walmart, that's going to open the door for a lot more people to, get their CBD. Because at least for right now, a lot of CBD products, they primarily come from online, or if you're in a state that is familiar with a lot of dispensaries, some people might get their CBD from there. But having some of these big box retailers such as, Walmart and also Target having CBD products, that will also help out some people. If you think about it, old folks, would ideally be one of the biggest, audiences for, CBD because of course, the medical benefits and all that. So if Walmart does decide to proceed with this move, of course, for right now, they're just looking into it. There's no confirmation if whether or not they actually are going to do it. But if they do, then they're opening, of course, the door to a lot of people that wouldn't normally get into CBD. But now that it's in, places like Walmart, in a way that kind of, gives CBD, its stamp of approval from Walmart. And now you're going to have, grandmas, grandpas, skeptics of CBD getting into it, now. But there's also a kind of a downside, and in my opinion, I do think that the benefits of Walmart and Target getting into this market, there's more benefits to it than there's downsides. But I do think that they are downsides. And the biggest downside I could think of is that if you have big box retailers getting into CBD, then that might push out, some of the smaller businesses that, they've made, a living, selling CBD products. Because if you think about it, beforehand, where would you get your CBD? You would get it from maybe your local dispensary if you're fortunate enough to have one nearby, or you got them online. But if you got these big box retailers now getting into the market, then, then naturally more people are just going to gravitate towards, places like Walmart. So they're just going to ignore the dispensaries, entirely. Let's keep it real, there's not a good chance that you're going to have like old folks, getting into, like dispensaries, because, there is still like there's still the stigma. Is the stigma a word? But unfortunately, there is still a stigma with places like dispensaries because, hey, it's associated with cannabis. So that's going to be a problem. That evil green plant. It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. So because of that, there's not going to be, a big market for, like I said, elder folks to, get into dispensaries. So they're just going to get it from places like Walmart. And, as a result of stuff like this, it might drive, dispensaries and even like, some online businesses like out of business because, hey, why would you go to a dispensary? You got to drive over there. You might find some potheads that you might not like. You could go there, or you can just go to Walmart, So that's the main downside that I see coming from this move. But I do think that overall, this is a major benefit for the CBD market. And this will help the market grow. Of course, we're already going down that road where the CBD market is really just going to explode. I mean, especially when you already got articles like this one from BDS Analytics, which says that the U.S. CBD market is anticipated to reach $20 billion in sales by 2024. And that's just expected. I mean, who knows, how big the CBD market might be by then. Hell, it might even be a lot bigger than $20 billion in 2024, But overall, I do think there's going to be a good move for both Walmart and Target to do. It's definitely a very big move, for the CBD market overall, but I do think this is also a positive move. But what do you all think? Do you think that I am right? Do you think that this is a good move for the CBD market? Or do you think that I'm wrong? Do you think that, hey, the benefits, they don't outweigh the negatives? There's a good chance that, maybe some small dispensaries are going to go out of business because of moves like this. Let me know what you think in those comments below. And of course, for those of you that want to check out these two articles, I will have a link to both of them in the description, so that way you can go ahead and check them out and read them for yourself. But anyhow, that's going to wrap it up for me. If you want to go ahead and to subscribe to me, so that way you can get all my new videos whenever they drop, you can go ahead and subscribe right here. There should be a button. Or if you want to check out my latest video, there should also be a button right here. That's going to wrap it up for me today. And I hope all of you check out my channel more. And until the next one, I hope all of you have a good rest of the day. Take care, everyone. Peace.